Hello, this is Dr. Young. I'm going to go over your week 5 work. For this, let's see. I already get this. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I just had to think about this for a second. Okay, you're doing the paper this week. So you've done the research and you've created a list of references and an outline. So now you're going to follow your outline. Use your references and actually develop the paper. The paper should describe the characteristics of an ideal appraisal system. That means you need to have, the components that you feel would be an effective way to measure performance. And and offer rationale behind your choices. So tell me, if you're going to choose, I don't know, I'm just going to throw something out there. If you're going to choose some type of rating system, why would you use it? Why would it be effective for the job, the job that you chose? Or what jobs would that be effective for? Kind of think about it. Or, there's also a critical incident method. That's another type. And there's so many different types to choose from. But I want you to choose what you feel would be an effective appraisal system and offer rationale behind your choices. This is an APA written paper. Please make sure to follow that style. I'm seeing a lot of issues with that. It needs to have a cover page. It needs to be a minimum of 4 pages. That does not include the title or the reference list. You need to use headings. And this is all in the APA. You could use the OWL at Purdue, the APA website. But you need to follow that format. And that means you need to use headers too. A paper should have an introductory paragraph, and it should have a thesis statement, and the summary paragraph should be an effective conclusion that ties all the paper into a nice summary that kind of gives you a final overview of the content of the paper. So that's what I'm looking for. And for your discussion, you're going to talk about a safe work environment. So you need to kind of talk about, you can talk about OSHA, you can talk about your own work and some of the things that are, the safeguards that are put into, wherever you're working. Some of you might have more dangerous jobs than others. I know that, for example, some people that work in the medical field, have to deal with needles, and there's, there has to be a safe disposal biohazard container for those. I mean, that's just an example, but you can see where I'm going here. Every workplace is going to be unique to the employees. So just kind of think about, well, what are some safeguards that are put in at your own workplace? And how can you motivate employees to ensure that it continues to be safe? Or if it's not, and you feel like there's some things that need to be done, I mean, how can you be motivated to do something about it and take action? And what are some of those actions? What kind of training can you offer employees for safety, and what would be some good types of training that might make employees get more involved in the safety, a safe workplace? Think about that. Those are just some things I'm throwing out there. I'm sure that you can take it further than this, but that's kind of what our discussion is going to be about this week. So that's the kind of things I want to see on the discussion board this week. Hopefully today too. That's really all for week. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, I would say. If you have any questions, let me know. One thing you need to also know about the course is that it doesn't automatically accept late work. So I think some people might be having trouble submitting because it doesn't automatically accept it. You need to contact me directly about that. I mean, if you want to inquire about submitting late work, please feel free to email me, but it's not automatic, and it doesn't automatically accept it. So just, contact me, send me an email, and we can discuss it. And usually, what I'll do is I'll look and see if I've accepted, because the policies I do accept, I know things happen. But I usually don't let it get, used more than once if I do accept it, because I mean that it's just a 6-week class, and I don't like to see, I don't let that get abused. But if you haven't and something happens, just contact me and we'll talk about it. But I just want to make sure that you understand that it just doesn't automatically accept late work. So if you submit it late and it doesn't take it, that's probably why. So just contact me, and I'll take a look at it, or I'll take a look at the situation and see what we can do. Anyway, if you have any questions about the assignment, please text me, call me, email me. I'll be glad to help you. Thank you, and have a great week.